This is my life. It's not what it was before. All these feelings I've shared, and these are my dreams that I've never lived before. Somebody shake me, 'cause I must be sleeping. Now that we're here, so far away, all the struggle we fought was in vain, and all the mistakes one life could take, they all finally start to go away. And now that we're here, so far away, and I feel like I can face a day, and I can forgive, and I'm not ashamed to be the person that I am today. These are my words I've never said before. I think I'm doing okay. This is the smile I've never shown before. Somebody shake me, 'cause I must be sleeping. Now that we're here, so far away, all the struggle we thought was in vain, and all the mistakes one life can take, they all finally start to go away. And now that we're here, so far away, and I feel like I can face the day, I can forgive, and I'm not ashamed to be the person that I am today. I'm so afraid of waking. Please don't shake me. Afraid of waking. Please don't shake me. Now that we're here, so far away, all the struggle we thought was in vain, and all the mistakes one life can take, they all finally start to go away. And now that we're here, so far away, and I feel like I can face the day, I can forgive, and I'm not ashamed to be the person that I am today.
Evening, Kane. Oh, wait a minute. We're in Omaha. I've been there. Omaha. Oh, you never heard of Omaha? Yeah. From Counting Crows. Yeah. I've never heard of them before till now. Brand new to me. So, Mr. Andrew, how are you doing? And Mr. Ryan, how are you doing?
Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
Doing wonderful.
Say again?
I'm doing wonderful.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, yeah. Sorry, you kind of clipped a little bit when you said it. I didn't catch it all. I got wax in my ears, too.
No, I cut the microphone just in time to be clipped.
Oh, there you go. Well, that explains it all.
Right on.
Are you qualified to work a microphone, sir? Do you need to get a permit?
I don't think so. I probably need to have
Your mom's permission.
Yeah. You need your mom's permission. And you need to get rubber stamped 3 times and make sure that you get it printed in triplicate. Verified.
I need to call the building department and my employer to find out if I'm qualified to be on the internet.
Oh, hell.
But
And my
we'll find
5-year
Are you
my
qualified?
5-year-old grandson gets on TikTok and the internet. Make sure
I've even taught grade school kids before.
Oh, so just interesting. I hear they have tons of footage over on McToon's site that verifies their whole trip and all their observations down in Antarctica.
Oh.
I had them all presented to me today, and like they were put in there for derps like me. So I should go look at all of them. I'm not going to bother with it. Tell you the
This
truth.
is something I was actually going to share
Yeah,
the other night. Here we go.
go for it. Drop it in here. There it is. Poof. Whoa.
So,
Oh, okay. This is McMurdoch Station. Yeah, I took a look at it today too.
all right. So, just looking at where this is, it's a small city type of an area, but when you zoom in on it, it's very interesting. And they are hiring for a lot of different jobs. Wait, what happened? Did I lose my spot?
I think you might have lost your pen there. It's up a little higher, right closer to the bay.
You know that when you get a job like that, they're going to make you sign paperwork that you won't say anything, right?
I'm not going to say anything about what. I'm not going to tell them anything. I'm just
Oh.
going to do what I'm going to do. End of the
So-
story. Yeah, I think it's up a little bit north from there, isn't it? Or is that close?
It's like
Is it
a
on?
P slip right there. It's
Huh.
kind of like a P slip.
All right. Well, fuck me on this one.
You
thought I had it.
got coordinates? Put the coordinates.
No, I don't have any coordinates. McMurdo Station.
There it is. I think. Yeah, there you got it. I think.
Hold on.
Well,
It's-
what happened to the picture? It's starting to look weird.
yeah.
I wonder why.
Okay. So
I can guess.
I don't know. I'm getting blackballed right now. Maybe that's what's happening. I was looking at this on my own. It was no problem at all.
Weird.
All
Huh?
right. So
Well, you are on a live stream and you're putting it up there, so that might be explaining.
yeah, but I have my VPN disabled at the moment. I think.
That never seems to help me at all. I don't know if it just doesn't work or whether it's just so decent enough.
VPN definitely helps out. Yeah, it speeds up your data transfer by quite a bit.
Nice.
Switching channels, really? I thought it would be
does.
the opposite.
With
I mean-
Antarctica, it was what they put together with Google Maps. It's such a clear map too. I'm telling you, all those satellites, and they're taking in pictures.
But,
Put together
well,
Google Earth, you know.
the interesting thing about that particular location is they have a university there. They have a hospital. They have a fire department. They have basically it's a small city.
Don't you just throw snow on it if something catches on fire?
Well,
yeah, that's how that works, dude. Yeah,
that's kind of what I thought too. But I mean, if something like it was like a propane explosion or something. Then, yeah, they would probably.
Yeah, but that all burns up at the same time, right? It all burns up all at once when it happens, so you don't have to worry about any aftermath.
Yeah, it's entropy on steroids.
It's just one
Yeah.
big old explosion of flame, right?
Someone else do me a favor and just look up the map of it, and you can
Yeah,
zoom
sure.
in, and yeah, you'll see there's some. It's very interesting because there's
They've
some.
got some seams there, I think, is what you're talking about, right?
No, he's talking about the city. So it's a big. I mean, I applied for a cook job today online. I did that.
Dude, I've looked at Google Earth before and seen like shit underneath the map, like
Yeah, man.
cities and shit, and it's fucking freaked me out one day because I was like, "There's no way that would ever happen to me," and I went on, and sure enough, it fucking did the same thing to me. I was like, "No way!"
Okay,
It was also fun.
or Google
There was-
Earth. Okay.
There was a fun thing that I also tried using the drop points feature to draw like lines around Antarctica, and it kept giving me different distances every time. I was like, "What the heck's going on here?"
Before I get to go to Antarctica,
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna show you the town where I grew up and my grandparents' house and stuff. It takes me back to the last place I was at. I'll make it big.
That is one cool thing about Google Earth, right? Is that you can literally zoom in on your old house when you were a kid.
This is my old neighborhood right here. To see the house right here, that's my grandparents' old place.
No, I can't see because you ain't zooming in like that.
In North Carolina. Yeah. What if I exit out of that? Yeah, there he goes. Make it bigger. I can drop a pin. So we're going
You
to Antarctica.
got a lot of open area around the house. Even still, this is now.
McMurdo base.
You never lived out there, did you?
Yeah, this is where I was raised. As
No,
a
you
child.
in North Carolina, but not in
Yeah,
McMurdo.
right here at Lowell, at 14 Gann Street, right there. See that address?
Yeah. Gann Street.
How do you
Not
spell
even capital.
McMurdo?
Wouldn't
McMurdo,
Gann Street be capital?
I think.
McMurr.
Yeah, there's a South.
There you go.
Family Vision Care. Well, of course they would have something like that, right?
Now we're going to travel around the earth. Whoa.
All around the globe.
Yeah.
How
So why
dare
isn't
you?
there? How come there's no city there? It doesn't show any houses or anything. Just
Let's see
Oh,
if
I
I
was
can.
way off. What the fuck
there has
happened
to
to
be
my
like bunkers, right, for you
Oh,
guys to live in.
Couldn't tell you.
Where the
How
hell
do I
is
zoom in
everybody
on this
sleep?
freaking thing? Let's see.
So as you zoom in, what you're going to find is it is a small city, and yeah, they have
Where are the
roads
houses?
all over the place.
That's
Yeah.
all the houses they have? Are you fucking kidding me? Excuse
No,
me.
they have
I'm sorry.
apartments.
That was one.
That's not a really clear picture there. Look at that.
No, it's not. It's not the best picture.
And it won't let you zoom in on street level, will it?
You have to.
Looks like they got some oil containers
If they
here.
don't
of
let you
water.
do street view, then it's fake. There's no way.
Hmm.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah. Well, that I've never seen a mountain quite like that neither. See how it's got that top knob on it there, and it's got one cliff going down. I guess.
Well, they might have. That's probably just from construction.
This looks like an
Roger.
artist rendition of something. This isn't like a photograph.
There's a water tower there. Maybe that's some kind of a fuel tower or another water tower that's just in the shade and you can't see it right.
Yeah, that looks
No,
like
I don't think it's an artist's rendition. I think it's just.
bad photo.
No, it's
yeah,
just they take the photo from like 10,000 feet or something instead of right close to the ground.
yeah, 1980s VHS kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's horrible picture rate.
Godzilla movie version.
I can do a realistic oil painting. It looks better than this shit.
Yeah, I
Photorealistic or
agree.
yeah.
Just throwing paint. Yeah.
But where's the topical? Where's the retrograde or whatever? Matt?
Okay, but if you zoom in down into the actual station itself, if you have to go down. I can't.
There's
believe
like one place you can actually go through the building, right?
Okay, there's the Royal Institution of Columbia.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. Oh look, they got a kind of seahorses. It looks like for
It
their,
looks Freemasonly.
yeah, absolutely.
Well, doesn't every field look like that?
There's McMurdo.
Not mine.
There's a bus station right here. Check this out.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Yours is different, huh? Yours is what? Yours isn't
This
symmetrical.
is a regular full size town, dude.
I know. That's what I was
It
telling.
doesn't really look like it to me. It looks like a couple of bunkers and a few houses. To me,
Dude,
it looks like
we've
smaller than my
already been
town.
through like 3 sections. It's bigger than this. I'll show you. I'll zoom out. Look at that thing right here. This whole
Don't look that big to me, dude.
Got a power plant.
Yeah, they got a power plant too. Is it nuclear?
I
No.
don't know, but they are
Coal.
hiring for electrical power plant technicians, which
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I am semi-qualified for.
I freeze my ass off. So.
Well, did you check with your mom?
I
Is it
should
all right?
probably check with some other dipshit over in England.
Yeah, I heard
Before
about him.
Yeah.
Some nutcase. Yes.
So why is that square to the right just all of a sudden it just goes completely flat and there's nothing there? It's like it's blocked
Well,
out.
because they had to take satellite imagery and sew it together.
Oh,
sir.
come
It's-
on.
that-
So
I'm
the
telling
satellite
you,
is different? Come on, that's ignorant, Roger.
well, that's what they say, dude.
Well, they're
I'm not the
full
one
of
that
it up
tells
their
that
eyebrows,
shit.
bro. I'm sorry, but they're full of it up their eyebrows.
So if you're going down there, you can be a bus driver, apparently.
Yeah, heck.
Well, you could be anything if you just move
Hey,
in.
dude, I
and
guarantee you,
get
you
the
can
job.
plow the streets. You know.
But I'm assuming since it's a secret place, then you've got to sign some NDA or whatever the heck it is.
All right,
Oh,
so there's
no. Huh. There's a highway right here. It looks
Maybe
like
not every job requires that, but some of them will.
Now, that looks like the power plant, ain't it? Right here. What is this?
No, it
yeah,
looks
that's
like
my
it looks
thing
like
is,
a oil refinery to me, but it's just my opinion.
yeah.
I mean, it
it's
could
kind
be storage tanks for gasoline for a generator, but
Well, there's towers here. It looks like.
yeah,
There's,
those towers are gas towers. That's what they store fuel in them
you sure?
generally, or water.
I
mean,
I don't know. I think those are water towers.
Okay.
yeah, but
Yeah.
why would you have that many water towers in a tiny ass town? Come on, it's definitely an oil refinery.
Well, they
It
do a
would make
lot
more
of
sense than to bring it in. You could
they
just
do a
make
lot
it
of
there.
government work down here because of the treaty and stuff. You know.
hard to say.
I don't
I've
know. It
never
could
been.
be anything. It could be silos full of grain. It could be anything. It could be food or whatever. It could be foodstuffs. It could be a lot of things.
There's aliens in them.
Yeah, there's
I
aliens.
mean,
in
they look like fuel towers to me, but that's because I'm surrounded by them here in California.
Oh,
So
they have a
I'm used to
chapel
seeing
of the snows. Check this out. Let's take a look at it. Look at that thing. That's a huge chapel, dude.
It's real monster.
Oh,
It looks like a facade to me. Looks like a cardboard building stood up in the background. That's what it looks
Let's
like.
click on the picture, see what it looks like. Oh, there
There
it
you
is.
go. That's better. I was
There you
gonna say
go.
it doesn't even look 3-dimensional from that angle.
Oh no, here's the whole thing inside and out. Look at this.
It's tiny.
Are
tiny.
you guys looking? Yeah, you are. They
Oh
even
yeah,
have road.
power lines. I never noticed that before.
Yeah. Looks like a
Wow.
regular town, dude. Look at this.
Oh, you thought it'd be underground, or they would just what? They just get free electricity, or what?
I would assume they would at least be on the ground, not overhead.
Hey, it's always daylight. Look, there's no pictures at night. It must always be daylight there.
No. There's nighttime. I promise you.
Well, you know how some people are. They get-
Jesus. Oh no, it's Mary and Jesus. Check this out. Yeah.
Yeah, we're
That's
not going to
gotta
talk
be
about that subject because I don't like it.
Oh, we're going to the snow chapel, man. You know.
So one of the
No,
things
it's not the snow chapel. It's the chapel of the snows
Yeah.
I was
because
curious
there's so
about,
many different kinds.
Go
do they
ahead.
have a liquor store down there? Do they have a dispensary?
Probably do, man.
They
I don't
better
know.
have one, otherwise I wouldn't survive.
Yeah, I don't know about dispensaries. I don't know if it's legal in the 81 countries to smoke.
I mean, I
marijuana.
don't see it very much.
If it's legal in international waters, why wouldn't it be?
Well, there's
Uh-huh.
actually a spot where they do somewhere like right in the middle of the station area
Okay, there you
where they actually have bands come by.
go. Ooh.
All you gotta do is look it up on your
Oh,
weed
Google
map,
this.
dude.
Oh, I watched it online. Yeah, they actually have bands and they come by and play a little CCR or whatever.
Oh, there you go.
Well, I don't understand. Like when you go to the right there, it shows the ice. What was that at a different time that they took the picture, and that's what they're claiming that it's all shadowed like that? Because it looks like black and white.
No. If you look here, the shadows are there, but if you go further out, like you see,
Yeah,
the tone
it just
changes.
erases it. It's just black and white. Like
So they're saying this is strip data from a satellite.
right.
That produces images from. Yeah.
No, it's not. It's overhead from a freaking plane, dude. Come on.
No shit. Anyway,
Give me a break. You can tell.
well,
by
there's
the way
Scott
the
space
picture
right
looks,
here.
it wasn't that far
Let's
off
check
the
out
ground.
Scott space. Let's see what this
It
is.
was maybe
like.
500-600 feet, maybe, as they
Let's
flew by.
go down on Scott's space and see what it looks like.
Okay,
Hey, Scott, we're looking at your base.
Scott base.
Bunch of green buildings. Yeah, I think this is
Well, I'm
where
surprised they're not
Anthony
blue.
Powell did his moon footage jet right here.
Yeah.
Anthony Powell.
Meanwhile, they're
Yeah.
allowed to stay there all the time, but all of the visitors have to break down and build up every single time they go.
That's messed up. I don't make
Think
any
Yeah,
sense.
I love how our governments claim that they're more powerful than the people that they supposedly protect. Right? It's
Who
interesting.
are they protecting again? That's
Well,
what I'm
it's
trying
not the people, that's for sure.
There's a little building right here. Let's see what that is. Let's zoom down here.
That's a
probably
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
oh, okay.
Stop fucking around.
All right. Now I think we've seen enough of it. Yeah, I applied for a job as a cook in one of the restaurants down there. On McMurdo. Yes. Maybe I'll get there. If I get a job down there, I think they'll fly you in, right? Set you up.
Maybe.
Did you say all hail NASA in your application?
I should have. I still got to give. I got to put 2 more references in to complete it.
Well, you have to say all hail NASA 3
Okay.
times in a row, and then during the job
Careful, you
interview.
might careful, Aaron. Careful. You might say it a third time.
Dude, I could probably I could probably
Well,
go, just say T minus 12, and they'll jump all over like, oh,
My
he's a
goodness,
good
there's
guy.
3 of us in the live stream.
Hey, Dr. Bass, how you doing, sir? So you had something else you wanted to present too, didn't you, Andrew? You were talking about?
I think I closed it.
Uh-oh.
No,
Okay.
no.
Hey, my phone has 33% on it. Does that mean anything?
33%.
Yeah, it does, right? It just flipped, I swear. That must mean something, right?
33. If you take both reef added together, what do you get?
You get 6, but there's only 1 6. You need 3 more.
Do I need 3 more?
Well, you need 606 and 3 score more,
If
or whatever
6
you want to call it.
is a number of man, and 6 and 3 score Is
But why is 666 the number of man?
because he was created on the sixth day, right? Think so? Yeah.
Huh?
He was
Okay,
created
well.
on the sixth day.
Okay, and
That's just his
Nothing
number. Yeah.
Right,
Because he
but-
was created on the sixth day. It's
so
very
you could just not think that, right?
well. I'm not the one not thinking it. I didn't say it to
I
start
know.
with.
I'm just saying.
It's in the Bible, and John the Revelator actually presented it in his revelation. So I have nothing to do with that personally, but it's still there. You know, you get where I'm going with that. Yeah,
Mhm.
I have nothing to do with it. You have nothing to do with it. And I mean, to completely write the thought off like it's no big deal, it makes a lot of people hold significance to us because it's actually written in Holy.
Yeah,
Scripture.
but when I argue that God didn't create light, He just allowed it into His creation. People argue with me and they say, "Oh no, it doesn't say that." I'm like, "Yes, it does."
It says, "Let there be light." Yes, but
It says let there. It doesn't say God created light or God created darkness. It says He allowed it, and then He separated the two. So that means something.
I'm
And
gonna
every religious
propose
person I've talked
a
to
really
so
good
far
argument
argues
for
against
you.
it. No, it doesn't mean nothing, Ryan. You're just
Yeah,
thinking
well, I
stuff
get
in
you, Ryan.
between.
But I'm going to propose something. You know, he had to see what he was doing. Let's just go with that.
Yeah, right. You got it.
Yeah.
So, but doesn't it prove that he had a toolbox, right?
Well, most carpenters do.
Right. Exactly.
Mhm.
Good metaphor. I like that. That was really good. I like
You like
that.
that?
Good job.
Smooth,
Good
huh?
job.
How did I do that?
That was beautiful. Well,
Yeah.
God probably led you to do it, but you know.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not trying to claim that it's somehow I'm speaking the words of God or whatever. I'm just
if
don't take
Andrew
my
doesn't
advice.
find his, yeah, I just had a
Don't take
thought.
my advice. Go read it
I'm
for
thinking,
yourself.
well, where would I take it?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I could probably say
about
some
this,
things,
man.
but they wouldn't be proper for.
How do you take somebody's advice? Where do you take somebody's advice to? You like ride around in it like a bus?
Well,
or
I mean,
like
usually you take it at the backside, but that's just my, that's just usually how it usually
and
works.
if you tear the word apart, add vice. Are you adding vice to my life? Is that what you're trying to do? Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me, boy. Yeah, huh?
Spelling, you took spelling in high school. I don't know why you
Yeah.
did that, but
That's a cursive too.
well, yeah, it does
They
curse you
taught that
because
when I was in
you
school.
learn words that you don't understand.
Quite
It does
fluid
curse.
with the language. You can connect each word. That all the letters flow.
A lot of
They
casting.
don't
going
teach
on.
it, do they, anymore, Andrew? Do they in your community college? Do they actually require you to learn cursive when you take?
I don't teach community college. I teach at a trade school.
Oh, trade school. Sorry. Yeah,
Cursive?
they don't teach that kind of stuff at a trade
Trade
school.
school is just private
No,
school,
that's
right?
like hieroglyphics to a lot of people.
You're
Oh,
just
yeah.
you're talking about like an automotive or whatever, like that kind of school.
No, not
Is that
necessarily.
what you mean by a tech school? I'm just curious. Like DeVry is a tech school, right?
Yeah, he's teaching
No,
electronics,
it's Rice
right?
University.
Yeah.
No, I teach electrical courses.
No, I
Yeah.
understand that, but I'm just saying it would be like if you went to DeVry. DeVry is like a private college that you take like online, and you can go in, but you can also do it online. You know what I'm talking about?
You can do that with most colleges now.
That's what I
ASU
thought. That's what I
has
thought
it.
you were talking about.
You can't go
But
to
that's still
like.
cool. I mean, I think it would be fun to teach anybody, even if it was adults.
Is there a Yale online? Is there a Harvard online? I don't know.
Everything is online nowadays.
Oh, there's everything. Yeah, I actually watch videos on YouTube all the time when they release free ones. You can watch them. They'll do classes right there for you, and they'll let you watch them for free.
I
Yeah,
went to
you
Princeton
can actually go
online.
to Stanford, which is not too far from where I live.
Yeah.
You can just walk on campus and just walk into the lecture halls and just sit down in the back, not ask questions, and just take notes. You won't get grades or anything.
Well,
Well,
no,
you can-
but you could. Yeah,
But
I
you
guess
get an education.
technically.
Technically.
Yeah, but you can also just look that up online and they record them. So-
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
they provide it so that you don't crowd the class. But yeah,
And they make money off of that too. I guarantee you can find it on YouTube or any of the
Absolutely.
platforms. Yeah.
well, you know that the reason why colleges exist is to train people how to do jobs, right? It's not really to like brainwash you in that sense. It's more to like make
Yeah,
you
trade schools are
brainwash
like
so that you'll do the job for them instead
You
of
can
doing
go to
it.
like a small engine trade school or a diesel trade school and learn how to be a technician and learn how to repair. But you have to
Or you
upgrade
could
that.
be like me and just figure it out by breaking stuff and then having to fix it.
Well, yeah, but that won't get you. You want to get a
It takes
job.
longer, but it takes
You
a
want to
lot
go
longer.
work. You want to go work for John Deere, Peterbilt, or some corporation like that. Once you get your degree in, automotive, diesel, whatever you're going into.
I'm sure that school isn't that difficult. Otherwise, people wouldn't
No,
have.
if you're certified, you can actually get a pretty decent job at a.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, you can make. Well, they're charging like $180 an hour for mechanical work now. So yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you're not going to make that, but that's what they're charging. So you're going to get some of that.
You could go learn HVAC, man. I hear that pays pretty good too. Or plumbing.
HVAC is so easy, bro. It's like literally one of the easiest things to do. Plumbing is harder. Trust me. Plumbing's a lot harder.
I've done both. I did a
The
little
water
HVAC
corrodes
work.
and destroys everything. Of course, air conditioning units also get corroded from being outside. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
basically,
I learned how to solder somewhat, and I can put together a condenser unit of evaporator.
I've been soldering for like 40 years, and I'm still not that great at it.
Well,
I still don't
remind
get
me
it
to
exactly.
do weld for me.
I mean, I can get stuff off the board and I can get stuff back on there, but it's usually like painstaking because I'm not very good at controlling the heat and everything. I just finally got like a station where I can control the temperature, right? So
Do you
I'm
get full
still.
solder joints? Is what you get? Oh, that's what you wanted to do. The
I
space.
can't weld very good either, but I can do it. I can get a weld, but it's just not very good.
You just do a tack weld is what you do real quick. or
Yeah,
you
I
do
just
deep
tack
work?
it basically because I can't keep a beat for very long, but I'm not quite good at it yet. But I need more practice. But
I suck at soldering and welding.
Oh, I can do
yeah,
soldering.
I don't know
pretty well.
why. I think it's just because I don't understand it, the chemistry of it yet. I don't quite get. I mean, I'm learning. I've been reading books and things, but I'm just not quite getting it yet.
You need flux, dude. You need flux.
No, I need to have someone that already welds teach me because then they'll know exactly what I'm missing.
Not with welding necessarily. I was talking more like soldering. 'Cause I've been
Well, soldering is actually very easy if you learn how to control the heat, but that's the hardest part is keeping the control of the heat.
You gotta have a good gun, man, or an iron. One way or
Well,
the
a
other.
gun is the best, but that's only depends on what you're doing. A gun is so big, you don't get small tips for a gun.
Yeah.
I wonder if NASA knows how to solder in space.
Supposedly, there's a special soldering
amazing with
where
zero
you put
gravity.
two wires next to each other and you solder them together, and it's called a NASA weld.
So I'm
So
sharing my
yes, I
screen
think they
right
do.
Yeah.
I'm
Well, I
assuming.
want to go with the solder. It would if you got it hot
now.
enough.
What kind of solder?
It'd float around, man. It'd be
Well,
like
I mean,
Moon
they got
dust
their
solder.
Moon
This is
dust.
special stuff.
it would harden
Yeah,
eventually.
moon dust flux, huh?
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, they should be like bringing back like kilos of this stuff and selling it to people.
Solder is expensive and it's heavy. Imagine how much it costs to send it there.
Well, it depends on the grade of it, man. I got
I
some
know, but
low
imagine
grade
the space
over here.
station's all wiring.
100% moon grade space dust, man. This will get you higher.
I thought when they landed on the moon, they
Yeah.
found out there wasn't any dust up there.
No, they did. No. They actually did the experiments where they took rods supposedly and stuck it down in the 10 foot of dust in some of the crater areas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Sure they did.
Yeah, they got video of it,
And they brought back sand from Earth, right?
and a couple of
And they
those
just
rocks.
got lucky. And then
They brought back red clay from Earth.
Okay, so this is the comedy clip you're talking about here.
yeah, essentially. I mean, it's always funny.
Drones
just-
and lunar rovers,
Yeah.
right?
Artemis Moon Base will cover hundreds of square miles
Sure it
with
will.
hopping drones. That should be in parentheses.
How
And
they
the
doing that?
lunar
How are
The
they
drones
rovers.
are going to be dropping things there. They're going to hop
Oh.
around.
Oh my god, I need to take off my pants right now. This is gonna get hot.
Oh, it looks like a big opening there. I've seen it.
The base's perimeter may be marked hopping moonfall drones.
Moonfall. Huh? Is that like that's
Yeah.
not like
All right.
what's moonfall mean?
Yeah,
Well,
I have
well-
fucking no clue, but it's just like, how do people get hired for this shit?
Why do they look like ball? Why do they look like twig and berries, bro? Like they always look creepy, like some kind of
Yeah.
like they either look like a vagina or they look like a penis. What is that?
Oh, because they're a bunch of perverts, dude. That's really
Look
what
at
it
this.
I'm telling you, like,
NASA.
what is it about it?
is. Okay.
Is definitely thinking big on the moon.
I'm sure they are.
Really?
Yeah, the concrete
70
drones.
fucking
Yeah,
Years later,
Yeah.
The
How
US
long
Space
ago was it? Yeah.
plans.
US
They always say
Space
they're planning to.
plans to build a crude lunar base.
Plans.
Over the
A crude.
next decade, I will
Yeah.
put every single bit of cash that I have in equity and net worth. That will never happen. In my
I'm
Exactly.
with you there. Where do I sign up? Where do
Even
I?
if you had all the money that NASA has, you still couldn't get it done.
All right, the last thing I want to read.
Okay.
We envision the moon base to be hundreds of square miles with different assets, all building up to the objective of perimeter lunar presence on the moon. Carlos
permanent.
Garcia Gallon, the manager of NASA's moon-based program at the agency's headquarters in Washington, D.C., said during a press conference. Okay, so McMurdo Station was a lead up to this.
It wasn't.
Interesting.
Now think about it.
How
They've
many-
been down there in Antarctica in this very hostile environment, which
Mhm.
you can only be down there for a certain amount of time,
Uh-huh.
and it's a permanent base with a power plant. Meanwhile,
In a refinery to make gas.
still talking about doing this for how long?
Yeah, what? It's been over 60 years, isn't it?
Oh, it's been more than that, maybe. I don't know, when did NASA found? When did they found it?
Well,
NASA?
the program was founded in the early 50s, right?
Something
The
like that.
idea of moon travel was brought out then with Project Mars and all the stuff that.
No, it
Warner
came from a
Bros.
book, of course, or a movie.
Well, they didn't really make a movie out of it. What he did a satellite design that was a rotating.
Well, I mean, by the
satellite
time we
to
were
take
growing,
shots out
yeah.
of. Yeah, and get to the moon, and it would take how many different rockets to actually get the to the moon and from.
Yeah,
the,
I'd like to know exactly how much the space station weighs, so we can figure out how many spacecraft they had to send up there and actually to supposedly build it, because I think that
Well,
would prove that.
how are you going to weigh it in a weightless environment?
Well, they had to have weighted to get it up there, didn't they, Roger?
Well, you should check the records and see if it's logged somewhere. So where
In cases like this, when the government gets sued, they have to have like evidence, right? They have to have court papers or something that shows what they did and how they did it, right?
It's the government, dude.
No, I'm
they write
serious.
the
Like,
laws.
no,
Yeah.
the government. No, they don't. Not necessarily. They still have to answer for stuff, right?
To who? Who are they answering?
Well, to Congress, supposedly, right?
Well, Congress pushes the shit when it comes to space.
No, I
both
get
sides
that,
of the aisle push
but if Congress got pissed off, they could make it difficult for them, right?
Yeah, but there's a guy down there now in Florida talking to his community. What is it? The local
Just give you a
commission
hint, bro.
about NASA, where they and all their budget, and he petitions them, or they get, and he asked for accountability, but he's not getting anything yet that I can tell. He's trying to audit NASA. So blonde-headed
Yeah,
kid.
that's
Have you seen him?
not exactly what I meant, Roger.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's the only way to actually ask what they're doing with the budget they have is a great way to start, right?
Well, I think we already know
we
what
want
they
to see
do
the
with it, right?
receipts for what they're doing with what they have.
They're not doing anything with it. They're just, it's going into whatever, right?
$24.4 billion a year, dude.
Is that a lot of money? I don't know.
No, yeah.
Could I spend that much money in my lifetime? Like, even if I
No.
bought a new house every day?
No,
Probably
yeah,
not.
you built a new house and you actually contracted it to the most expensive contract.
Well, unless I gambled it online or something stupid.
Yeah,
No,
you
there'd
do
be no
that.
way I could lose it, right?
and then you'd have to probably buy like a Ferrari, like get an Enzo like every other week or something.
That's not even, well, I mean, billions of dollars. You could buy lots of Ferraris. I think I'd get sick of cars after a while, and I'd still have billions.
Well, in order to get an Enzo, you have to be selected. Do I get it?
No, you don't. You just have to have billions of dollars
No,
to
no,
pay
no,
the guy
no,
who makes one and
I'm
make you
serious.
one.
No, Mr. Ferrari, the
You
Ferrari.
just hire the dude. You just hire the guy who designed the stupid thing. You have him make you one. That's
Well,
what
it
you
was
do.
designed by Enzo Ferrari, dude.
Okay, so you just get a different one because Enzo ain't that great if he won't sell it to you.
No, it's the pride in the name, dude. In order
Whatever.
to get an Enzo, you have to be.
I mean,
selected
I think
by-
they're cool looking. Don't get me wrong. I bought an RC car that was an Enzo, and it's pretty neat looking. But I don't think I'd buy a car like that because if I wrecked it or even hit something on the side of the road, it'd probably just blow into little pieces and shreds, and I wouldn't have a car anymore.
No, I'd buy a couple of Lambos every week at least.
Nah,
Just-
I
just
think
a
I'd probably
variety.
just buy like a Lexus or something. It's more of a cheaper.
No, but
Luxury car.
if you got $24 billion a year, man.
I know, but why waste it on cars? I mean, they're just wasting money, right?
You
Just gonna have to buy another one in 10
A
years.
couple of swimming pools, a couple of water parks, maybe a theme park or two. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I'd invest in everything if I had money. And I
You
like
could
how they
start-
tell you online, they're like, all you need is $20 in AI. I'm like, get out of here with that crap.
You could start your own cookie market.
How many people go broke and lose their $20 for that one guy to make $100 or whatever, and then swear that he's making millions of dollars now off that same $20? Baloney. That's
Yeah.
not how it works.
Well,
You still have to either convince someone else that has money to loan it to you so you can invest it, or you have to invest your own money. It doesn't work any
All right,
other
to
way.
be fair, no one knows what they would do if they had that much money unless they
yeah,
have that
no.
No, I don't. Well, I mean, I honestly think I could tell you. I don't think it would change me much because I'd
It
just
would.
give most of it away.
Sure.
I would. I'd go and pay off debts. I'd go and pay off all. I'd make sure people that owed a bunch of money just pay it off. Like, why not?
You can
I ain't
become
gonna
like
do
a.
nothing. I can't spend it all, so why not help people with it?
Or you would just start your own rocket company.
There you go. And now we're talking.
Why would
There
I
you
waste money on that? So I could crash into the dome and kill
I
myself?
don't know, just fucking because you're bored.
Yeah, there you are. Or
You see my point?
can-
It's like, so
you
when you
can-
see
you can
people like
develop AI.
the guy
and
who owns Virgin Atlantic or whatever the hell that is.
you're
Yeah,
talking.
that
fruit-
goofy guy with the frizzy hair that supposedly goes to space. Yeah, whatever.
Well, he ain't been there in a long time. They Virgin and Galactic got shut down.
But wasn't he involved with that thing where they sent all those famous people to space and back or something?
No, that's Bezos. That's
That was
Bezos.
hilarious.
Oh, Katy Perry and
Yeah, that little thing.
That's
That
your
is-
cock and feather, dude. That's cock
this
and
might
feather.
sound weird to say, but I'm going to say it anyways.
Yeah, go
But
ahead.
my ex looks almost identical to Katy Perry.
Oh wow, that's scary.
Is she as talented as Katie?
No, she's a nurse, not
Well, that's a
not
talent
a,
in
not a
itself.
Satanist.
Yeah.
No.
My mother's a registered nurse. She was.
You do realize that any it doesn't matter whether you're a doctor or what you are, you still just learned it from a school, right? It doesn't make you special.
The thing is, when you're doing registered nurse,
You can
when
teach a monkey how to do medicine, bro. You really can. I mean,
No,
it's
but-
difficult, but you can do it.
No, the good nurses actually train like with patients. They learn from that.
Yes, of course. It's inevitable. You work with people, and you're a good person, and you're likable. Yes, you're gonna learn how to do it.
When my mom stopped being a registered nurse, she went into in-home care, and she.
But how many
taking
people
care of
hire a doctor or somebody that just got out of school and thinks they know what they're doing? Nobody does, right?
No, there's something called no.
You got to
Okay.
prove yourself, and you got to work in the
Well, you
emergency
can-
room and all that. You got to put your
like-
time.
You can become a virologist, or there's all
Well,
kinds.
yeah,
of
but then you'd be bored. I mean,
no. You could get rich with that.
you'd be taking urine samples all the time. That would be boring,
Exactly.
dude.
Yeah.
What? Just testing people's stinky ass pee? No, I think I'm good, bro.
No, they do. Virologists do more than just take people's.
I
pee.
know. Well, supposedly they do viruses, but since
Yeah.
those can't be proven, who knows what they really do?
Germs, viruses. Which one are you
Well,
taking?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I believe. I mean, I don't know what germs means. It's just a word. I know there's bacteria, and I know
Yeah.
that there are like things
Could
that
be
you can
bacteria,
get,
yeah.
like
seen it.
gangrene. There's all kinds of weird things that your body can get that will make you sick and make your
Well, I
skin fall off or
got,
whatever.
I got a staph infection, dude. It fucked me up.
Yeah, like you can die from weird things like that, like
Yeah.
bad teeth and all kinds of weird stuff.
Yeah, and with all that money, couldn't you like revamp the healthcare system, or something like that? Or
Like I said, I'd do something big. If I just became an overnight billion trillionaire or something, yeah, I would. I'd literally just pay. Like
Well,
that's why I don't understand it. This philanthropy that they claim they do, they give away like $3 or $4 million, and they're like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
where's
we're
the-
so great." It's like, dude, give away half your money, then you'll impress me.
no, but
You can't
where's
ever
the-
spend it
where's
all,
the
so
all
why
go?
wouldn't you just give it? I mean, if you can never spend that money in your lifetime, even if you like
The
forced it,
question is, dude. I'm
then
gonna
why
ask-
wouldn't you just?
You brought
It
this
doesn't
up.
make any sense. Give it
Since
away.
you brought that up. What do you think philanthropy is, and where's all this?
Philanthropy is how people take advantage of children, probably.
Yeah,
Because
but
they give money away and then they make sure that they don't go to prison or whatever. I don't know how it works, but I'm assuming.
when you start a foundation, you donate certain
Yeah, but
charities.
isn't everybody that's been involved with a foundation usually podiatrists?
No, dude.
I thought they were.
Anybody, Warren Buffett, he has.
Well, yeah, I know that. Yeah, but isn't he a weirdo? I mean, I thought everybody was.
No, Warren Buffett's just a billionaire, dude. That's all he is.
Okay, if you say so.
So just little FYI, I'm sharing my screen.
That's
This
it.
was sent to me by someone who I trust and respect.
Okay.
And
Well, thank
Yes.
God for the one in the middle. 7 years. That's thank God.
Yeah,
Well, you
so-
imagine how much your student loans.
I'm
gonna be.
surprised plastic surgery isn't 1 year though.
no, that's the residency after you graduate from medical school.
I get.
You still have to go through the full 16.
I know.
years.
I was going to say is usually by the time you've graduated college, which is what 6 to 8 years or whatever, depending on what you go
No,
in, and then
medical's longer than that. So usually the 10 years around.
okay,
16
okay, and then you've got another this many years before you can even like become a doctor by yourself, right? You still have to have the
Yeah,
experience.
independent. Yeah.
So if they go to all that trouble, why is it they allow you to they just give you all these phony drugs and everything? It doesn't make any sense,
It's
does it?
not phony drugs. They give you just placebos for half of it, and the other half
Well,
of
no,
it
they don't give you a cure. They give you something that gives you other symptoms. That's what they give you.
well,
Every time there's a
some of
list
them
of
do,
crap.
yeah. But there is a
No,
placebo
most of
that
them
they hand
you
out for a
just
lot
don't, you
of
just don't
things.
notice it, Roger.
You're not listening. You know what a placebo is?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
It's a
so
sugar pill.
I would say like I
It's
would
so
say
that way you
at least
can rule out psychological things, but
half of
psychological
the
doesn't work like
medications
you
are that
think
way.
it does.
But the heavy drugs like psychotics and stuff, they have side effects, yeah, and they're mostly those are mental side effects. But like these quick cures that they advertise on TV, those are the ones that are really experimental and they have side effects. Usually, it's poisoning your kidneys, your liver.
Yeah, right. Like
It's
the
down your
pain medicine
system.
that I take, it destroys your liver and your kidneys. Yeah,
Yeah,
so more than likely that's what I'll die from. It's something to do with that.
you're taking too much of the medication. It's not. It's
Well,
just
no, I'm not, but I'm taking the dose they give me, but
yeah,
still.
but the dose they give you is there to keep you just hooked on it.
Well, obviously it does, but it also controls my pain and allows me to get around and do shit and not be a lazy butt and sit on my buns.
Okay, well, if you think you actually need that, I mean, there's other options you probably have besides just the heavy.
According to my wife, no, there's no other way to go around that.
Oh,
Because
according
if
to
she can't
you,
clean house, then she can't function.
well, no, I'm talking about other ways to medicate yourself, sir.
Right.
Naturopath doctors are the way to go. And I'm
I'm
saying that
52, Roger. What am I going to learn how to do that I could sit around and do?
I'm not learning how to do something, man. I'm just saying, like, if to relieve your pain, there's other options.
Oh,
for
I'm
that.
sure there is, but none of
And
them work.
Andrew's going to tell you about some of them right now.
I've had listen. I've had epidurals. I've had shots in my spine. I've had all kinds of crazy stuff done to me, and none of it ever helped, dude. Trust
Well,
me.
you're on the Western medicine path. That's what we're trying. You're not searching for.
I'm not saying
cure.
I couldn't survive without the pain medicine. I'm just saying I wouldn't be as functional as I am.
You're looking for a fix, basically.
Whatever.
Yeah.
you
Instead of,
can say that if you want.
figuring what's wrong with you that's causing the pain, you're just taking.
Oh no, that's not it at all. I have problems with my spine, dude.
Well,
I have a legitimate reason.
Well, have you had any other like acupuncture? You've tried that?
No, I haven't tried acupuncture, but it's also not regulated by the FDA, so it's not considered a medicine. So I don't have to worry about doing that. But I've had pretty much everything done. I've even had them where they claim it's called rehabilitation, where they rub your back, and they rubbed me so hard I had bruises on my back. I had to send the pictures of them to the place to prove that that's the reason why I wasn't no longer going to go there, because they literally bruised me. They rubbed me so hard. And I thought I was just being wimpy.
It sounds like you're in
turns
good hands.
out I had bruises, literally huge bruises all over me.
Your medical provider sounds like an excellent place to go.
He was a strong guy too, and I was like, dude, you're rubbing really hard, and I was like trying not to like wince, you know. And I couldn't take it for very long, and then I finally just said, you're gonna have to stop. And I got up and left.
What's that got to do with curing what's actually wrong with your back?
It's nothing, but they claim that if I followed all this stuff, you know, if I did all these exercises and I stretched every morning and all this, that I wouldn't have any back pain and I wouldn't have to take the pain medicine. It did not work, bro. It did not work.
Well, I've done like.
Matter of fact, doing some of the stretches actually caused it to hurt more. Like literally,
like a degenerative problem with your disc, maybe.
But I'm not arguing with you. You're right. I could go without it. I'd probably be better off without it. But why would I waste my time?
And we're not trying to waste your time, dude. By any stretch.
No, I mean, why would I worry about changing it?
We're not asking you to worry about it. We're just trying to like say, wouldn't you like to have maybe an alternative that might help with it, the issue?
I'd like to be cured. Yeah, I'd love for them to fuse or do whatever they do, and so I don't have any pain ever. But
you want to remedy the situation. You want to get a cure.
Your spine isn't something they can just fix, Roger. That's the thing you don't understand. And I have degenerative disc disease, so it's not like it's going to grow back.
Ryan, you're not the only one with back problems, dude.
No, I understand that. I'm just telling you what I have and what
I'm telling you, I have back problems too.
Yeah,
I have 4 herniated lower disc. All 4 of the lower disc are herniated.
Then you understand what I'm going through.
Yes, but I tried other alternatives. I didn't go with any medical provider exactly what they told me to do. I've actually went to a holistic medicine for answers, and I can function. I actually still work a job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cool. And that's all I'm saying, Ryan. Nothing else. I'm not being derogatory, not passing judgment on anybody. I'm just telling you there are other cures other than Western medicine. Western medicine was
You're
hijacked
absolutely
back in
right.
the 1800s and
And
1900s.
if I trusted any of them, I'd try them. But I already don't trust the damn people that give
You
me
don't-
what they give me already.
They didn't do anything to me at all, dude. They didn't.
I'm afraid to take the medicine they gave me that supposedly is supposed to keep me from having episodes from my Crohn's disease, but I'm afraid to take it because I don't know what's in it.
Well, that's nothing
It's
to do
like,
with holistic
I know
medicine.
nothing about
That's
it, and
still
it's like,
Western
they're like,
medicine. You're on the wrong path, dude.
I know, but I'm saying, like, if that's the only thing that's there for me, and I have to try to
Well,
trust
that's
it, then
what they
am I supposed
provide
to do?
you. So you're going to stay on the state's provision and go what they tell you to do. They won't provide
No,
it.
I don't necessarily, but I usually tell them to go, F off, but that's just me.
Okay. Well, I went. There's a clinic here in Denver when I first got here.
Because my
And-
doctor told me that it was dire. It was very important that I get that shot. And I told him, no, I'm not doing it. I don't trust it.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I haven't been sick or hurt or anything by that. It's never bothered me.
yeah, but
But all the people that got that thing, they all got sick.
nobody offered me a shot at the holistic clinic that I went to down.
And I know that maybe that's just my experience. I might
You're
be
not
biased, but
all years talking. I'm trying to give you the facts. What they did with me, they gave me isometric exercises. They were doing ball therapy on my lower back. I went in twice, but I mean a week. But the visits are expensive. They were $150 a visit.
mm-hmm.
But they actually talk to you and ask you where it hurts, and they have basic physical therapy they dealt with and acupuncture, and it does work, dude. I'm telling you, it's like I can't. There are points in time when I really do have sharp pains and stuff when I move
Let's
around.
put it this way, Roger. I was so bad before they put me back on the medicine that I would get episodes where I would be on the floor on my stomach,
dude. That's an
because it
addiction.
hurt so bad.
They have you hooked on it.
I couldn't shit, Roger.
Yeah, I know what
That's
you're saying.
the second time I made it.
Yeah, but so would you rather have to deal with that for the rest of your life while you're here?
As old as I am now, I'm not really all that concerned about it.
Well, I'm not asking you to be concerned. I'm like, wouldn't you like to have the later half of your life, whatnot, and a little bit of easement, you might say? I'm just saying there are alternatives you could.
Well, yeah, but
And
like I said, I've been doing all these things for 20 years, bro. It's not like I just began this road. I've been like this since I was in my 30s.
Yeah, but you're
I've had
still in
problems
the
since
same.
my 30s, bro.
You're still on the same hook. You get me?
No, I've actually stopped and then changed to different stuff and done that many times over the last 20 years, bro.
So you've
But
tried holistic
that's beyond the
medicine
point.
and I asked you
No,
if
I
you-
have not tried none of that crap. No, I haven't. But that's beside
Okay.
it.
Well, I'm just saying I've tried it and it's cured me up to a point where I can actually function, to the point without having to worry about pain. Except there's like one time when it gets cold.
I have
usually-
told you, Roger, right, that I don't trust easy when it comes to like that, because you know what I mean. Like
What, dude?
everything's a lie, bro. Like everything's a lie. You could be telling me a lie because you don't know any better. You know what I'm saying? I don't just trust people like that.
Okay,
You're
what
gonna
lie
have to
have
tell me some evidence.
Ryan, what lie have I told you?
I don't know that you've lied to me. I'm just telling you, like, when it comes to like holistic medicine and stuff, you're gonna have to show it to me. You're gonna have to show me something that convinces me that I want to take that and risk it. You know what I mean? Like, I know too many people that have done that and they end up sick, right?
Yeah, they didn't give me a bunch of pills, dude.
I understand that, but I don't know what you're talking about, and you're just randomly.
I just
throwing
told
it at me.
you what I was talking. If you were paying attention,
No,
to what
I
said,
did, but
you're
what
rambling
you
on
don't
like
get is
you're
that they
right now.
told me about all this shit back then, and
But
I
you
went through a lot
you
of it.
You went to acupuncture. You had
No, I didn't, because it's not a requirement. But that's, like I said, that's beside the point, Roger. Anyway,
Man.
whatever.
dude. I'm just trying to make a point, dude. I've done it. And
You already
I'm
did.
not-
That's why I don't know why you're still like smashing it, bro.
because it worked.
I'm glad.
I'm just saying. I'm telling you, there's an opportunity for you to try it. It's simple. I'm not trying to preach it or anything. I say there are places where they do this stuff. There's not opium dens where you crawl in and they give you some magical mushroom pill with some ancient Chinese recipe or anything. No, it wasn't. They actually work with me with physical therapy, building the strength up in my lower back, doing acupuncture on it. But it's rather kind of pricey. I don't know if your provider would pay for it or not, but I don't know if the state would. They might. You could check into it. They spend tons of money and
Yeah,
yeah, Ryan.
I'm good. I'm not letting some little Japanese guy or Chinese guy.
No,
stab
it
me
wasn't.
in the
Wasn't
back with
some.
needles.
No, I had an
Well,
actual
whatever.
doctor.
Whoever it does, it doesn't matter to me. I don't want that.
She's from India. She actually has a clinic.
I'm
though.
terrified already from that movie of falling off the bed and having all the needles snatched inside of me. I'm good.
Okay, you're gonna let a movie dictate your life? No, I wouldn't.
No, I'm saying if I fell off the table, I'd be injured, and I don't want to. I'm not. No, screw you, Roger. I'm not gonna go get acupuncture. You can kiss my bum.
I wasn't on a little table. I was on this big ass table that was padded in a very
Great. And then when there's an earthquake and everybody runs out of the room and you got to get up and run yourself, you're gonna fall and hurt yourself, you moron.
So there's tons of earthquakes in Colorado.
Or you could stop and pull all the needles out of your back, Roger, and then run.
They only do so many needles at a time in the area where you need.
You're so full of it, bro. I've seen it on TV a million times. They put hella needles in your back, bro.
No, not for a localized therapy, dude. No, they don't. I've been there. I'm just telling you, I've done it. So, yeah, it's
when
not.
And then when they start sucking vacuums underneath my skin, underneath little cups, I'm gonna slap somebody and tell them to get off.
I've never done the cup therapy, but it does.
Whatever. I'm telling you, you're never gonna convince me to do this unless someone else like that does it can sit there and explain it to me how it works and that it's actually some evidence for it.
They talk to you when you go into the clinic.
But what if it's literally just all in your head, Roger? And I could just do that on my own by just thinking about being healthy. This is ridiculous.
I'm talking about
psychosomatic, bro. There's no evidence for it, or it would be legal.
It's not illegal, dude.
Okay. I'm not saying it's illegal. I'm saying
they're
why do you always got to twist everything around? Stop. Your wife's right. You do that. You do that a lot.
How am I twisting what around, man?
Because you try to make everything about, well, this is my specific thing, and I get where you're coming from. You're right. I'm not going to argue with you. But rubbing it, keep talking about it isn't going to help you.
When but you're acting like it's a taboo subject for some reason.
No, it's just I don't want to talk about it.
It was just a simple suggestion, and that's all it really was. And
I appreciate that you care about me enough to tell me that. I do.
Yeah, I've been in the pain, dude. I've been locked in a bed for 3 days and couldn't move.
All I can say is this. Right now, I don't have pain basically, except for like in the morning when I get up. Once I stretch and I get, worked out, like my body moves around enough and stretch my muscles and everything's fine. Like I don't have back pain all day long. But the moment I stop taking that medicine, I'm telling you, it comes right back. And it's bad, dude. It gets bad to where I can't walk.
If you really want to, I can look up the clinic where I went to, and I can talk to the doctor and have her send you like some brochures on it. She's actually a medical doctor.
You think I can't get on YouTube and read about it? Come on.
I'm talking about YouTube. I mean, I can get you some certified documents that.
But you do realize everything that's real has evidence for it, so it would be on YouTube.
But I'm pretty sure there's evidence, but she has a medical.
I can literally find how to fix the carburetor on any kind of vehicle on YouTube. How is that possible, Roger? It's because everybody fixes things, right? And they just make videos. And so when things are real, when people have real things to fix, they fix them, right? And then they show you how to do it.
So you actually
it's
think
like
that
when you have something like your human cells, you can look at them through a microscope and you can find all kinds of videos of them and all kinds of evidence
I'm not talking about that
they're
kind
real.
Of stuff, dude. I'm just talking about pressure relief and physical therapy, actually working your back out, strengthening your muscles, and actually relieving the pain in the process. And I'm not talking about popping pills neither, because every time I go to a Western hospital, they just give me Vicodin and shove me out the fucking door. Get out of here.
But I'm not taking Vicodin. So
yeah, but that's the
my
point.
That's
what you're saying. They're fixing the problem. Like you're taking a completely Western petroleum-based
and that's okay because it's legal for me to do that, Roger. And it's okay
it's not illegal to do acupuncture, dude.
But it's also
there's
my
no law
decision,
against
Roger.
it.
Stop it already.
There is no law against acupuncture. There's no federal law saying you cannot take holistic medicine.
There's also a federal law that says I can take pain medication if I want to. So deal with it.
I'm telling you, I've taken pain medicine myself. But I mean, if you want to overall
cure, why are you giving me this?
I know. I'm just telling you. I'm not giving you anything. I'm just telling you. If you want to
cure the problem, you really are. You're making it sound like I'm some kind of dummy that doesn't know anything about what's going on, bro.
You told me that it's illegal Literally, you said it like 4 times. It's
No, I
illegal.
said it's not approved by our medical system.
And you trust
Is
your
it?
medical system?
But neither is vitamins. Vitamin C isn't even real according to the FDA because they won't license it. They won't allow you to.
Well, then it must not be real, then, Ryan.
Maybe not. Maybe the synthetic ones that they claim they make in the labs are fake. That might just be the truth. You know that?
I don't know, dude. I seriously doubt anything that we were talking about has anything to do with reality in the slightest.
Exactly. So
But,
why?
Yeah, I've been to physical therapy and I've had acupuncture done on my lower back, but that's not real at all, dude.
I'm not saying it isn't, Roger. If it works for you, I'm happy for you.
Well, if you got to, in order to actually make it work, you have to do
Yeah,
it.
you have to try it, right? But I'm not
Yeah.
willing to do that right now. So you're just gonna have to just deal with it.
I'm not saying you're not willing or not. I'm putting it out there.
I'm
like,
telling you, I'm not
give
willing.
it a shot.
I'm trying to tell you.
It sounds like
I
you're
don't
almost
want to
afraid
let
of
some
it,
little
the way it-
Japanese guy poke needles in me. I'm sorry. I
There was
don't.
no little Japanese guy. It was a Hindu.
Or what?
woman.
Or what? Some girl or whatever. I don't. It doesn't matter.
She actually had a white lab coat on too. She had a
Okay,
name
that's
tag,
great.
a
I hope
coat.
she's sanitary too, but because
No,
she's going to be
and
poking my
they have a
wheels
working
into my
clinic
body.
that's been in Denver for more than 50 years.
You know how dangerous it could be.
Are you listening to me? They
You
have a
realize that
working.
they make. You realize how big of a deal they
You're-
make
you're
when they
not.
poke a hole in your skin at the
You're
doctor.
already in your own head, Ryan. Hold on.
No, I'm not. I'm being honest with you about how this would go through in court if you tried to argue it. It wouldn't go far.
Court.
Laugh you out of
Yeah,
court.
well, I can take court. I'm an actual living example.
Sure you are.
Yes, I am.
Now, where's the evidence?
And I can take you to the clinic and you can talk to them, and we can actually go through the process. Yeah, that's evidence.
Well, I could take you to the school that taught me about NASA and
I didn't
and
get
flying
taught.
to the
They
moon,
actually,
but that
they
isn't
actually
going to help you figure the truth out. Now,
Oh
is
my
it,
God!
Roger?
I can show that I'll go through the therapy, and I can give you
So you
firsthand.
can trust the stuff on the internet, but you can't trust
And
medicine.
it's not. I didn't say you could trust anything on the internet. I actually physically drove to the clinic twice a week for like 3 months, dude.
And now you're fixed, right? You don't have to go back.
I know I don't have to go back. I'm
How
not
does
in
that
pain
work?
in my back.
Because I have degenerative disc disease. It doesn't go away. It gets worse over time, and it's not going to get fixed by sticking needles in my back. So how's that going to help me, Roger?
How do you know you have degenerative
Can-
disc?
Because I
Who
was,
told you that?
dude. Are you kidding me? Do you
No,
want to see my?
So
Do you
so
wanna
you
see my
think,
file,
you think
bro?
the Western
You want to
medicine?
see my medical file? I've had
Well,
3
yeah,
surgeries on my back, dude.
that's-
I
yeah,
don't have time to argue with you about that.
So they cut your back open, and did they replace any of your disc?
No, Roger, they don't let you fuse discs, and they don't
Oh, yeah.
replace them unless they're unless it's dire emergent, unless you can't stand up or it's going to cause you to
Well,
die.
yeah, I have 2 people that actually got that surgery.
Because it does
You
get
know what
that way.
happened to them? And they went down this Western medicine
They
route
couldn't
all their
walk,
life.
and
what
yeah, I'm
happened?
sure bad things happen.
They're paralyzed, dude. For the most part,
Yeah.
they get wheelchair
Not that
bound.
I trust medicine, but
Yeah, but you sound like you do.
well, when it comes to pain medicine, they work, right?
Yeah, they're temporary. Pain comes back.
They flip and work, Roger. So
No,
yeah,
you're constantly on the med.
I have a constant amount of it in my bloodstream because I wear a patch. Yes, and I don't take any other medicine
So
besides
the-
that. So
Yeah, so the whole point is that a natural cure by any stretch?
absolutely not. But there is not a cure for what I have. It's degenerative disc disease. Go look
Have
it
you
up.
tried anything else? That's what I'm going to go with.
Yes, I told
I
you.
have.
I went to the
What-
same
what-
rehab
what else
you
did
went
you-
to. I
okay,
just
I'm
didn't
going to
go
break
to
it down
Atkinson.
for you. I'm going to break it. What else did you try?
Told you I got steroid shots. I got
that's
epidurals
what
or whatever they
medicine-
call them, where they stick needles in your back and they put hormones in your back, and supposedly it's supposed to make the pain go away, and it doesn't.
That's an
It just
epidural.
makes it hurt like a son
Yeah,
of a bitch.
I know what it is.
So, and then they did some other shit, and then they put me through a sleep study. They put me through all this shit, dude. They told me I had to lose weight. They put me on a diet. They did all this stuff, and I lost over 100 pounds.
So can I ask you one more question? What is the cause of the degenerate?
I have no clue.
Yeah, well, that's where you get to the cures of things, dude.
Well,
Cause and
no
effect
kidding,
relationship.
Roger, but that I didn't necessarily go that far with it. I have a life too,
Yeah, well, I know you have a life, but I mean, we're talking about your body and your health, dude. That's all.
I don't feel unhealthy by taking the wearing the patch. I really don't. I don't really feel high.
Well,
I mean, yeah, I'm
they-
sure that I am, and I'm sure that you could probably test me when I wasn't, and you could tell the difference because obviously I come down whenever I don't take it. But
Yeah.
At
I
the
know
same
what you're
time,
saying.
like, what difference does that really make?
Can I walk you back through your own conversation when we first started?
How many times am I going to tell you that you're right, but I'm not going to change anything?
Well, that's just bullheaded. That's all that is.
I understand that, but that's my right. See, that's what.
Well, I'm
that's
not
how this
trying to
works.
infringe on your rights. I'm trying to give you some friendly advice. That's all I'm doing.
I know, and I'm listening to you, and I'm hearing you. I am. I have been told by other people too.
Yeah,
But right now, I'm just not.
I really
I'm just
did
not.
completely
Not
herniate
the right
all 4 discs in my lower back. So, and it was due to some very heavy lifting for a very long time. And I popped a lot of the same pills that you were taking for like 2 weeks just to even move, dude. You know.
I know. I took Norco and OxyContin and all those other ones for years, dude. And then I stopped, and then I'd start again, and then I'd stop, and then because I was trying to stay upright, and then.
But I don't have to now. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, I get it, and then my doctor put me on the patch, and since then I haven't had problems with overdosing or having to worry about taking too many and running out. None of that stuff. It just fixed the problem. Now I feel like I can do things, but I don't like feel wired or high or anything like that. I don't feel like
you're
negative effect. So I'm happy.
You did say that it did have effects on your what I say your pancreas.
Well, so it says that it does, but I mean they say taking too much Tylenol will do the same thing. So I don't know.
I don't recommend taking that.
I mean, I used to because I didn't have a choice. I did that when I wasn't getting the pain medicine. I'd take lots of Tylenol because it's the only thing that helped keep the pain down. You know what I mean?
No. Well, I stick with that. If I have to take anything, I take
but
an
when I started doing some research on Tylenol, I found out that it's not really that great for you. So, and my phone's going to go dead anytime now.
Okay,
it's down to 10.
We've been going for an hour and 1 minute. So.
Good play.
Andrew made his presentation.
It's already after 2. I got to go to bed.
No, go to bed, Brian.
I was already up last night.
I'll say a prayer for you, dude. But
that'll work. Why don't you do that? Why don't you ask God to help me, and then maybe He can see me through it.
And I'll make sure no Japanese men get near you with needles, dude.
No, I don't. I'm not afraid of Japanese people or Chinese people. That's not what I said. That I just meant like in my mind. That's what I see. It's like
yeah, but your mind.
Say that word. When you say
that didn't happen to me. I didn't have any great Oriental experience in the process. More like a Vedic experience with an Indian girl.
Who came up with this idea of poking needles in your skin to make you supposedly?
No, they go deeper than that, dude.
Who did that first? Who did that? Oriental people, right? Am I wrong, or am I wrong? Was it a black guy?
There's a whole other like a Persian culture that did that too.
The Oriental people, right?
The Persians do it. Orientals,
right? But they all live in the same area, right?
Well, they're from Asia, Eurasia, yeah.
Yes, thank you.
So Persia is not, it's Middle Eastern now.
When are you going to realize that I have a completely brainwashed American mind? I don't know the truth about the world. I only assume that I know the truth because I was told that that's the way it was. But I have no clue if anything is true. For all I know, there really isn't a president of the United States. They just made it up. I don't know. How would I confirm that? By meeting the guy? No, I couldn't tell if he was the president or not just by meeting him, could I? No, you'd have to actually see him in action to physically know he's real and he's doing his job and that he's getting paid to do just that job and it's real, right? I'd have to be next to him and see him. I don't just believe crap anymore because there's too many people that claim that they do all these things and they lie to you. And they're really good-natured people otherwise, but they just lie out their butthole. And I'm sick of it, bro. I'm tired of wasting my time with people that tell me, oh, I can fix your problem. Everybody's got an answer for my problem, including me. But none of them seem to work because I don't know why. Maybe because I'm stubborn.
Rain on your wedding day too, dude. And like having like 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife.
I remember taking pills on my wedding day. I have lots of memories of taking too many pills. Well, not really too many, but I never overdosed or anything like that. And I had to take or go to the hospital, but I did go to rehab to get off of them just because I figured it'd be easier. But it only took me 3 days to come down and start feeling like, able to deal with it. I thought it was going to take longer, but after 3 days, pretty much they detoxed me and I felt fine. I was just like, it just made me wired all the time. I couldn't sleep.
Do you think that detoxing should be part of medicine? Come
Do
on.
you realize that almost, I would say at least a good 15-20% of all medications they sell over that counter in the pharmacy have those effects on them, right?
Yeah, that's why I don't take
And
them.
I'm right. Okay, so I'm gonna.
That was pretty simple.
Let's put it this way: when I go and I look up like what people die from, I don't see this huge number behind people that properly take pain medicine. Now, I understand that when you overdose and you end up on fentanyl or whatever, and you end up, like screwy headed and shitting on the ground out here on the ground during the day. I don't know how he did that without anybody seeing him, but he did it. But these people they've lost their minds. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people that just take what they're supposed to take. And you know what I'm saying? Like there's whatever it is.
Well, you're on the pharmakeia.
Yeah.
And
but
but believe it or not,
and
that
because I have mental problems, I have to be on them. Yes.
who said you have mental problems, Ryan? Who gave you that idea?
If you can't tell something's wrong with you, brother.
Well, it depends on your aspect. You ever read a DSM? You ever looked
How many
at
people do you know that can't talk to another person without talking over them?
because they're traumatized?
Oh, is that what you think?
Well, yeah, trauma has a lot to do with the way people's
Well, I'll
personalities.
admit it. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of trauma in my head, but I mean, I don't know which one's causing it. How would I know?
Well, I
I
don't
can
know,
tell you what I think
but
causing it.
I have a legitimate question for you. When you pick up a DSM, is there a definition for insanity in there, or is there a definition for sanity in either one?
No, it's all theory, just like electronics.
No,
But
and
electronics work, right? So it must work.
well, no, DSM is not built on theory; it's built on observations and disorders. There's no definition for
Right. But
sanity.
what if they just simply misdiagnose me? What
No,
would
that
happen to
never
me?
happens. Yeah.
Yeah, that never happens. No, and they never electrocute your mind in mental
I
hospitals.
hear
No,
shock
they don't
therapy
do that
will
anymore,
solve
right?
most,
No.
like
Sure, they don't.
it'll solve like
Well,
most of your problems when it comes to behavioral practices, but it
to be
eliminates
honest
80%
with you, I
of
think
your
I'd like to try that therapy.
Yeah, that's
Electric
what they
shock
use
therapy.
DSMs for, dude.
Do you know that they still actually administer that to people, right?
Yeah, I'm well aware of it. But I mean,
Okay, so
I was
you're giving
making
me
a
a hard time
reference.
about taking pain medicine.
No, I'm not asking. I'm not. I don't think you're on shock therapy, are you?
No, but if I thought it would work, I'd try it, dude. But you know what? Like, I don't know.
I'm going to tell you from experience. Shock therapy will eliminate most of your behavioral problems. And let me finish what I'm going to say. But it eliminates like 80% of your personality traits.
Say what?
It eliminates 80% of your personality traits. Like,
My
in other words, you
personality.
become a zombie.
I'm already a zombie because of the pain, dude. Trust me. I'm
Well,
not
what-
a nice person.
shock therapy is not going to help your pain.
No, I'm talking about pain. I think we're still talking about pain medicine.
We were
Change-
talking
you
about
can make
shock
up your mind
therapy.
what you're gonna give me a
Now
hard
we're
time about.
over on the pain again.
Well, make up your mind what you're going to give me a hard time about because you
I
got me
wasn't.
defensive on that.
You brought the shock therapy up. I didn't bring it up.
Well, I'm just saying it. Like, yeah, you could suggest a whole bunch of crap, but if it's
I
not
never
licensed by the
suggested
FDA
shock
or
therapy.
American
You brought
Medicine,
that up.
and I'm not saying I trust them, but I'm still going to use them as a balance. I'm not going to run over to Mexico and buy some crazy drug that I just heard about on the internet just because
Did I tell you to do
someone, you see what I'm saying? So, and yeah, they can claim that they can make vitamin C in a lab, and it's just the same as the stuff that you get out of the oranges, Ryan. But I
Well,
don't
no,
fucking believe that, Roger.
no,
I'm sorry, I just
Yeah,
don't
slow down
believe
for a
that.
second. Slow down. Pump the brakes.
If you're synthesizing something, how can you be sure it's the same?
Dude, I'm not talking about something. The clinic I went to was actually a referral from the Colorado State.
That's great for you, right?
Yeah. Well, that's
I should move to Colorado.
well, yeah. But
So I can be
they
safe.
didn't pay my balance at the
And
end.
what if I went? And what if I went and it didn't fix it? Then what?
Yeah. Well, I'm saying they didn't pay
Is
my
there
bill.
a chance? Do you
I
think there's
paid
a
my bill.
chance that could be true?
Say again.
Do you think there's a chance that whatever that is wouldn't help me?
I don't know, dude. I didn't take a chance. Like, oh, it's going to help me.
I'm just
I'll
asking
get-
you. Do you think
I'll-
there's just a small amount of chance that it wouldn't help me?
I don't know. Is there? There's always a chance. I'm going to give
Right.
you what happened. when
Okay,
we-
so then why are
no,
we
no.
still talking about?
Now let's take this back to the dot. All right, ready? I went to St. James. I know St. Anthony's over here when I was actually in so much pain I
Oh
couldn't.
yeah, I don't want to trust that one.
Okay. No, St. Anthony's is actually a Catholic run hospital.
Yeah, I don't
Western
trust
medicine.
Catholics either. either.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
But they're all like that here. All the clinics.
I don't
that
trust
either-
religious people. I really don't. But you know what?
Let me, they don't.
and
When you walk
TJ
in, there's not a
and-
priest at the front door.
And
they
flats
have
are
doctors.
like a few of the very few people that I actually associate with that are religious. Honestly,
Well,
because I don't really.
the reason
most
it's called
people that are
St.
religious are
Anthony's
in
is
bad
it's not a
faith,
Catholic facility.
fanatics.
They're funded that way, but they have standard doctors, nurses, and they have a pharmacy, and they go through the same practices that everything you're telling me about. I'm going to tell you, I went to St. Anthony's. All they did is give me a bill for a CAT scan for like over $20,000 or whatever they charged me this week. They gave me enough pain meds to make it through 2 weeks, and they sent me out the door. And I said, "Screw you." They wanted to charge me, and I offered a payment plan. They said, "Well, they take me to collections," so they rolled me credit. So I go through the Western Medicine. So I got a referral to go to this other clinic, and they charge $150 a visit. The one downtown Denver. They're actually certified. It's not like there are some voodoo doctors down there.
I know they're not, Roger. Dude.
Yeah.
It's 2:30 in the morning here. Okay. I didn't sleep last night. I think I was asleep for maybe an hour last night. I have not slept in 2 days. I'm so tired and I'm so irritable that I want to just scream. And you're giving me a hard time.
Go ahead, do it. Get it out. Go.
Quit it, please. Stop it. Stop trying to irritate me.
I'm not trying to irritate you.
Talk to me when I'm not tired and grumpy. Okay.
Okay.
And maybe get a better response. Okay.
Don't talk to Dopey either.
I'm going to bed now, Roger. Good night.
All right, Groucho. Oh, I think I'll end it
Cookie
here.
Monster. Oscar is the Grouch.
Yeah, I know. You're switching roles tonight, aren't you?
Well, get it straight. But you know who Cookie's Monster best friend is, or what Big Bird's best friend is, right? Oscar.
That's Snuffleupagus. Yeah.
No, well, yeah, I guess you're right. Supposedly, Cookie Monster is supposed to be best friends with Oscar, but I don't know if that got changed or what, because I haven't heard anybody say that.
I thought Oscar was like Cookie Monster's best friend.
That's what I thought.
Not Oscar, no, Grover, sorry.
Grover, yes. That's what I thought, too. But didn't he also have a weird relationship also with Oscar?
I don't know, man.
Because I know Big Bird talked to Oscar a lot, but Oscar was just kind of in the background, just being grumpy all the time anyway, right? Remember?
Yeah, well, he would always have the kids stop by the corner and ask him a question.
Well, yeah, of course, because he wanted to be grumpy and tell them why they were wrong or something.
Yeah. He'd give him a little lecture on the corner.
It's like me. It's like me. Comes in the room and tells everybody why they're wrong and why everything's messed up and their whole life is screwed up because they don't understand the reality of what's really going on.
I wasn't saying your life's all screwed up. I was trying to give
really
you
crazy, doesn't it? Sounds nuts when you say that.
Too old.
Yeah, right.
You know, Snuffleupagus isn't actually alive. It's an imaginary character that Big Bird sees. No, yeah,
You're
that's the story.
Me.
Yeah,
really?
He's an hallucination. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You should get in the mind of Jim Henson. It's a weird.
You should get in the mind of Bert and Ernie. That'll blow your mind. I don't even
want to know what goes on in that bedroom, dude.
Yeah, I don't want to know what goes on. It used to freak me out when they were singing Rubber Ducky together in the bathtub, but that was just me as a kid. Yeah, I was molested, so that explains why I thought there was something wrong with that. But everybody else said it was normal. And when He-Man came out, I said there was something wrong with that show, and nobody listened to me. So I liked it anyway.
You like Fraggle Rock?
When I saw it again when I was growing up, I was like, oh my god.
How about Fraggle Rock? You love that one?
It's the most obvious, like, gay pushing TV show I've ever seen in my life. Now that I've seen it as an adult.
Can you show me how to get? Come on.
No, not Sesame Street. He-Man. The Masters of the Universe.
Okay.
That was the most gay show. I mean, even the character when he wasn't He-Man was gay. He talked gay. I mean, it was just ridiculous. It was so gay. It was just like, if it wasn't for the females in the show, it would have been all gay, right?
Well,
but then, of course, all the females didn't have boyfriends. So
the gay part, it actually has biblical references like Adam of Eternia. Come on.
Yes.
Yeah.
It did. It had disgusting, yes. And that's probably why I thought it was cool, because I was a dirty little kid, I had a dirty little mind.
You wanted to bend, what's her name, over the bedpost, right?
She-Ra? You bet your ass I did. And what's that other girl's name? The other one. I can't remember.
I never watched
it. It was Man-at-Arms' daughter. I can't remember her name.
Yeah.
It wasn't She-Ra. It was something else.
I can't remember. And
but nobody ever bought that doll, right? Everybody bought all the male characters, but nobody ever bought the female ones.
Dude, I don't watch He-Man. Never have, really.
I did when I was a kid. I'm just saying. Like, I watched it as a kid, and I stopped, okay? Like, after I was like 9 or 10, I stopped playing with those things, right? Because I
Yeah,
just
you're
correct,
a
right?
little younger than I am, aren't you?
I
Ryan?
moved to Transformers, right? Because Transformers were cooler and GoBots. That's what I moved to because it was the future thing. It was all the space.
Don't I have
So,
like 3 years on you or
but
something?
I didn't realize how gay He-Man was. And I remember when I was a teenager, like when I was a young adult, like, you know, like maybe 9, 10, 11, like after I stopped watching He-Man, I remember people, like teenage boys, telling me, "Oh, that show's gay," and I was like, "No, it's not. It was cool, man. You know, like what are you talking about?" I didn't think about it because I was a little kid at the time. I didn't understand gay, right?
Nobody does.
Yeah,
Even to
nobody
this
does. Well, you know what I mean. But I didn't understand what that symbolism meant and why they did things the way they did. And when I looked back at it, I was like, "Oh my god!" Like I literally watched this and thought it was cool, and used to stand in the living room and hold my arm up like I was He-Man's holding the sword. It's like so gay. I mean, so gay. It's like, wow, no wonder all those kids picked on me when I was a little kid.
I'm trying to remember what cartoon I actually rushed home to see, but I don't think I actually did because we were busy out playing in the woods and stuff for the most part.
But I can't seem to find any old shows that isn't like full of gay, like suggestive stuff. It's just like it's gross. I didn't realize that it was so full of it. I guess I just got used to it as a kid. I don't know.
You got a new admirer now. Salad is in here talking about He-Man is the man. I am.
He-Man is cool, dude. Like the story of He-Man is cool, but they made it into this gay thing that they shouldn't have. They just destroyed
Well,
it.
they did a lot of body morphia, you know. And
Well, I mean, He-Man's supposed to be a Hulk like Conan, right? I think the whole story
they
was
got it
based
from
on the Conan
Barbarian.
character.
They stole the story from Barbarian. The Conan.
Well, because Conan was supposedly this monster-sized
He's a
man,
conqueror too. They had
right?
several.
But it's just a story, right? Yeah.
Well, yeah,
And I know
well,
because
it's based
have
on
Conan.
supposedly what a lot of the new Tartarians.
Conan was like the only comic that like showed nudity and blood and guts. Like it was the coolest comic in the world. When I was a kid,
I went with like alternative comics like the Max, stuff like that.
I was into Conan because everybody else was into like X-Men and all that other shit, and I was into Conan because it was just reality, right? It was like what if there was a guy that was a conqueror, and this was the situation he was in. This is how he would act, right? And it made sense to me. So I thought it was more real than most TV shows.
So, like, I'll give you an example. Are you ready? A different example of a cartoon that's actually more realistic. You ever look at any of the alternative cartoons, like, say, Spawn or Max or anything that had more of a dark novel feel to it?
Some, but the only exposure I got to that was like this black guy that lived in the apartments near me. That I'd go over in his house and watch all these like racy Japanese movies that weren't even in English. You'd have to read the subtitles.
Yeah.
And they were like, really, like gritty, like manga or whatever you want to call it, like, borderline pornography almost, but not quite.
Yeah. You're younger than I am, aren't you?
Yeah. Like 4 years. Yeah. Remember, you're 56 and I'm 52.
So yeah, I was a little above that. I barely caught the edge of like G.I. Joe when it got popular and Transformers and stuff like that.
But you were into Johnny Quest and all that shit and Hanna-Barbera shit, right?
Yeah, I grew up in a different area.
Yeah. But you still knew what He-Man and all that shit was because you still grew up.
Yeah, my brother was more
with it all around. Yeah, you still grew up around, or other kids that had it. Yeah.
Well, I didn't
play with like My Little Pony, but when I was like 5 and 6 years old, when I was that age, I used to play with girls all the time. I just to get attention from them. I'd play with dolls. I didn't care. Well, it wouldn't have bothered me a bit. Matter of fact, I played with Barbies until I was 4 or 5, until I moved to California, and then I guess I just quit doing it on my own. I don't know.
I had a friend that I worked with that got involved with cartoons, and we actually collaborated. And I would come up with characters, and she would develop storylines and do the artwork. Mm-hmm. We were taking people we work with and making them into comic book characters.
That's what everybody does.
Yeah. But we were literally doing it like we were writing it out in storylines.
I'd be a really good comic book character because I'm so like outrageous and weird and strange and bold and all that crazy stuff.
Wonder Bug.
But according to you, I've only have facilities of 40% of what I should have.
Yeah, so I'm going to end her here.
I'd be a genius.
We're almost at an hour and a half. So
adrenochrome.
don't. Yeah, we're going to crawl down the William S. Burroughs.
Let's just jump down the freaking rabbit hole, Roger. Go on.
Yeah, I've already watched those movies, man. And what Fear and Loathing? It's adrenochrome. And then they would get involved in cults and weird crap. Yeah.
Well, what's stupid is like, okay, so when you ask AI will tell you that the storyline, you know, the hidden story that you see on the internet is fake. It's not really made from people being tortured. It's actually synthesized. Now, this is, like I said, I argued with this, okay? So don't get me wrong. Don't think I'm defending it. But this is what it told me. It gave me a whole bunch of evidence. Now, I'm not saying the evidence was convincing because I still called it stupid and told it it was an ignorant POS. But that was just, I do that every time I talk to it. It told me that there's no evidence at all to prove that it was ever synthesized from a human being or a child in any sense, or that was ever considered, and that it came out in like the 1800s, and it was only used for about 40 years, and then they stopped using it. So it's just basically been a shelved type of medication that no one's used. And yes, all it is just a synthesized version of human what do you call it? Panic. You know, like when
Well, it's adrenaline. Yeah.
It's crystallized adrenaline in a
Yeah,
liquid
so
form.
yeah, what the kids are doing now, they're taking basically.
But of
what
course, the
vinegar
movie
is.
made it a dark red liquid, so everybody thought it was just the blood of little kids, right? Come on, that's just ridiculous. I'm not saying that I don't believe that it's possible, but I just don't believe. It just sounds dumb to me.
Well, you gotta think
Why
about
would God allow something that disgusting to be true?
Well, like if
So
you
that
get
we would want to manipulate. That just doesn't make sense to me. It just seems like way farther than what I think God would really allow it. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but
I don't
it
know.
just seems like a really sick, twisted thing that God would allow that. It just seems weird and creepy. It's bad enough that we have, you know, that people can hurt children and everything else. It's bad. That's bad enough. But then when you know, like, and then you become that person and you get then that's even worse, right? But then to have to live through knowing that it's happening to everybody else and you can't stop it, now that's even worse. That's what plagues me more than anything in my life. That's what makes me depressed.
Okay.
Is knowing that there's people
Don't be
out there
depressed.
doing that stuff still to people, and children can't, and there's nothing they can do about it.
Well,
It
in the
bothers
meantime, let's change the subject because I think we've ran this to shore. You know what I'm saying?
I need to go to bed, dude. I do. I'm tired.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Hey, I'm gonna play a quick little video. You can leave if you want to, but I was gonna like go into gravity and density right quick.
If my wife finds out I stayed up till 4 again, she's gonna disown me.
Oh no way, dude!
That's not really wrong. I'm just saying that's true.
So,
Get out.
I think you're fine.
No, I
Disown
sound
you?
fine, but I'm not. I'm like literally a bit up.
I don't think she owns you. You know.
No, she doesn't. But she's right. If I don't get some sleep, I'm gonna be like, I'll get manic, and I'll be manic, and it'll go away.
I get you. Oh, so we're gonna go with Action Labs a little bit, or this Cody's lab. What do you think? Should we do it? Yes or no? I think Ryan took off on me. Well, guys, let's look at Cody's lab and we'll do a density test with an anvil and liquid mercury. I know you've all seen this. Probably like it too. It's a good demonstration. It's a good tool. Good night, Ryan. Thanks for coming up, man. I'm not trying to lecture you on medicine. I'm just saying I've tried other things. I've tried both. And I can tell you what's actually worked for me. So. And prayer works the best if you're in dire straits. Follow your discernment, you know. So, but I'll play this little video, and then I'm going to call it night and go over to Ken to say goodnight to him and stuff. So, gravity equals density. I wonder if that's true. This is why the Egyptians were so obsessed with mercury. I've never heard this from the Egyptians necessarily, but it may be embedded in their culture. I think a lot of cultures had a fascination with liquid mercury as it is. And it looks pretty neat to me. I'll play this quick little video. I don't think it's long. It's like 48 seconds.
Here's my 110-pound iron-working anvil. Let's set it in here and see if it floats. Okay, it doesn't seem to want to stay upright. I'll just let it tip over. There it is. It's floating. Look at that. The iron anvil floats because mercury has a density nearly twice that of iron. In fact, due to the density ratios, the iron actually floats better than wood does in water. Oh, it's hard to push down. My hammer in. Hammer floats too. That's pretty great. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Here's my 100.
Thank you, sir. You did a good job demonstrating. I liked it. Well, I'm glad you guys tuned in for that. I hope I I wasn't trying to put anybody in a pigeonhole or anything by bringing up what I've tried. I don't tell you not to try anything or what to do. Use your own discernment, and I ask God what He wants you to do if you actually feel like you're at a loss. I don't have any other real answers besides that. I mean, I can tell you what I've done and what's helped me out. You can take advice for yourself. Is it Thursday? Oh, geez, the hammer. It's a hammer kind of day. A left-handed hammer at that. I think that was a good one. All right, guys, I'm going to play out with a song. Let's see. Should I play out with Counting Crows or Chris Berry? Anybody let's flip a coin? The Counting Crows are kind of depressing to a point. I think they have a different take on life, you might say, as opposed to Chris Berry, where he's kind of more of a, I guess, a brighter kind of side, but with a little bit of a realist twist, you might say. I then bump my PC. And then, hey, Super. And who else did I say hi to in person? Josh, I think I said hi to him. And Dr. Bob. Dick Wayne. Thanks for coming on. Yeah, it Spawn's a great animation. The movie, I think, was over dramatic. I guess it has its place. I'm not a huge fan of Spawn, but I mean, they have, like, I guess, non-realistic scenarios that actually could probably come true. Most dark novels and dark comics do that. I'm trying to remember the comic we were writing I did with my coworker. Her name was Buzzy. She was a good little artist for, like, basic, doing scenes for a drawn out comic. She was good at shading too, drawing clean lines. Yeah. But we would collaborate and put the story together. We had a few employees. We would rename them, and we didn't get to publish any of the comics. But what happened with her is she got moved out of where she lived, and she lost her job, and we never talked again after we started collaborating on the comic. We got to sit down and do one draft set, and that was it. But we had a lot of ideas back and forth. We wrote them all down. We had a guy named Jimmy we called the captain, but that's another story. Jimmy Clark was his name, to be exact. He's a good guy, but I mean, he is bullheaded, dude. And he could take on any task. He literally dug a trench across a half an acre so he could actually run an electrical line because the boss asked him to. And this is like dry desert bedrock almost he's digging through. Yeah. Yeah, you mess with the bull, you get Jimmy. All right, I think I'll do Chris Berry. More lighthearted, you might say. All right, guys. Have a good night. Yeah, go over and visit Ken. I'll stick a link in if you don't know who Ken Rotman is. He's live right now. And this is Chris Berry. He wants to shine like a raven. I'm sure you've heard it if you've tuned into this channel once or twice. I played it back in the day when I first got started. Everybody liked it, so hey, you should play that Chris Berry. It's a good song. I could play Limitless, but I may play that next time. Yep, Ken's still going.
In the valley of the shadows, land of the scorpion, stung by the darkness, swimming in all the poison. I need some angel music, so damn hot down here. I need some angel music, so no wash away the fear. Come with some angel music, so damn hot down here. I need some angel music, so to wash away the fear. Holy, unseen, I plead, show me some mercy. Grandma, come on down here and sing your prayer with me. Cause I can shine like a raven if I get a little bit of sun, a little bit of light, just a little bit of sun. I can shine like a raven if I get a little bit of sun, with a little bit of light.
Nobody was saying you were
I can
sick.
shine like a raven in the land of the
There's a Leo.
shadows,
Love
the
you.
valley of the scorpion. Stung by the darkness, swimming in out the poison. I need some angel music. I need some angel music. I want some angel music. A song to wash away the fear. Holy, unseen, I play. Show me some mercy. Grandpa, come on down here and sing your prayer with me. Cause I can shine like a raven with a little bit of sword, a little bit of light, just a little bit of sword. Black feather glisten, just a little bit of light, a little bit of sun. I can shine like a raven, shine like a raven. Black feather glisten. Pull me up from the snake